slope-intercept form. We're going to have one more form. This is the form that we'll be using. How many of you have seen this form before? Okay.
When you didn't have B, then you had to calculate it, right?
We did point slope, but we didn't use the formula.
Okay, well, the point slope form is a manipulation of the definition of slope. What is our definition of slope? Don't give me rise over run. Give me an algebraic definition of slope. Boop, boop. Oh, no. Give with variables. Give me the definite. How can you calculate slope if you have 2 points?
You want the steps or?
X minus.
Give me the formula.
Y equals.
Not y equals.
I mean M equals.
M equals.
X2 minus X1 over Y2 minus Y1.
Are you correct?
Yes.
And you can do it both ways.
Anybody disagree with her?
Is it Y? Is the Y's over time?
If you have,
It's rise over run.
Yeah,
She has
Run.
run over rise.
Yes, she does.
Carol got the nail.
Okay, So this is not the definition. This is close, but this is not the definition. It's the other way around.
but does it matter either way?
Yes, it matters.
The rise over
Let me
time.
ask you this. Is 1 over 4 the same thing as 4 over 1?
It's the reciprocal.
I didn't ask you were they related, because that's reciprocal. Are they the same thing?
No.
Okay, not the same thing.
Okay.
Rise.
Y2.
Well, it doesn't matter if you call it Y2, Y1. How does he
As
do
long
it?
as you do it the same way.
Yeah, as long as you do it the same way. So the book says Y2?
Yeah,
Y2
minus
minus
Y1.
Y1. And X2 minus.
Now, and I really don't like you to say X2, and I know I wasn't your original teacher. This is Y sub 2. This is X sub 2, okay? All right, so this is the definition of slope, okay? If you look at this formula, it's the same thing. What they've done is they have multiplied both sides by this denominator. Well, if you multiply this side by the denominator, it disappears, leaving you with this. And if you multiply, and whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. So that gives you, so if you multiply, again, if you multiply by the denominator on this side, that leaves you just this. But what you do on one side, you do on the other, which means you have. So this is just really rewriting the definition of slope, okay? So this form is derived from the definition and just changing the form, okay? So this is then the point slope form of an equation, where now in this one we don't have any subscripts, so you always just write it y, and here you just write this is always x. Now this is going to be a point. So if I give you a point and a slope, we can then find an equation of a line, okay? So with 2 pieces of information, previously we said we needed 2 points to determine a line. But now I'm saying that if you have a point and a slope, you can determine a line. Now if you have 2 points, can you determine the slope? Yes, okay? So, this is the formula, and now we'll do one. Any questions on the formula? Basically just get the formula down and be able to recognize it. Everybody finished? Go ahead, what's your question?
So when you just put in the y, it's just eliminating what would be the y, what you said, the sub y
Well, when I was saying that definition helps us derive this equation, but in this equation, you don't have a y sub 1, I mean, it's just y, and this is just x, okay? Alrighty. I should leave it